Hey everybody, it's AstroDee. Love and relationships, that's my specialty, but I love throwing some flavor and simplicity onto astrology.
AstroDee, y'all, is off the chain, y'all. That is off the chain.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I'm sure you have already liked, shared, and subscribed to my YouTube series of astrology videos, and also following me on Instagram. Today, I want to talk about a topic that people have been telling me to hit on for the longest time. Can you tell in someone's astrology chart or in your astrology chart if your partner is cheating? So the answer to that is, drum roll, AstroDee is a drummer, but I'm not gonna do no drum roll. But I'm gonna tell you the answer to that is yes and no. Yeah, that's something that's not as easy as we think it is. I had to write some notes on this because I wanted to make sure, I'm getting it correct. So there's no aspect, but you do have some hints of something going on. Well, the first thing that I think is important that I do have on these notes is ask yourself these questions. 9 times out of 10, your intuition already knows. You don't need no astrologer, you don't need nothing. 9 times out of 10, you probably already know. And my biggest thing, I'm old school. If you got to ask, then you already know. Seriously, if you really have to ask, unless you are going through a depression or you're going through a new sudden traumatic changes in your life, okay, maybe you're being paranoid. But if you really suspect it and you're feeling the need to pay an astrologer to find out, okay, then they probably are cheating on your ass. It depends on the person's personal chart, how other things are going on in their chart. It doesn't mean it's just one aspect, okay, they cheating on you. No, there's so much. You got transits, you got birth chart, and you have free will. What are the choices this person is making? What is the environment they're in? First of all, every couple has their own definition of what cheating is. Because if you got an open relationship, if that person goes and sees another person, then that's not cheating. So you really got to understand, what is cheating to you? Did you create those boundaries in the beginning of the relationship? Hello? Because that's where it all starts. Did you establish the boundaries of what is cheating and what is not cheating in the beginning of relationships that is just assuming? Some people really believe, oh, if she went down on me, that ain't cheating. I used a condom, that's not cheating. If it's a prostitute, it's not cheating. Ain't that something? I highly recommend that if that's a big deal for you, to just make sure that you've created your boundaries in the beginning and made it very clear what cheating is to you. Make sure they're on your same page. When I look at the general aspect of what cheating is really deception. Cheating is someone lying to you. Cheating is someone's impulsiveness. Cheating is betrayal, lack of self-control, and sometimes lack of self-esteem. Cheating itself, that word, this is lying, this is a deception, someone wasn't honest to you, someone deceived you, they cheated on you. Now you want to ask, what are the circumstances in which someone would cheat on another person, which someone would lie or deceive them? Sometimes people cheat out of low self-esteem. Sometimes people cheat because they don't feel that they are worthy for the partner that they have. Sometimes people might cheat because they just have no self-control. They have no discipline. They just pleasure, 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 and there's no stopping there. So if they see something they want, if they get it, they cheat. Sometimes people cheat because they've settled. They've settled in a scenario that they are not happy in. So they figure, I'll just settle and be safe and cheat on the side. The lack of intelligence I put on here too, because sometimes you're just dumb, like you just really don't understand what you have. You're just ignorant. You're with a supermodel, intelligent, awesome person, and you're just too dumb to realize it. So you cheat. Possessiveness is also another one here, and you probably might know this aspect dealing with Pluto. Sometimes people are so possessive, they don't want you, so they keep you. They'll keep you in a relationship that you're unhappy in. This is a whole nother aspect. So actually, I've told you about 8 so many different aspects that come to cheating. So I'm getting out of here now. I'm almost there. You ever go to a party and somebody wears some strong ass cologne or perfume and you can't get the smell off of you for nothing? So now I can get into these aspects because now we're really understanding what we're dealing with, from the low self-esteem to possessiveness to lack of intelligence to lack of self-control to the need to just be free. because you have been feeling suppressed in this relationship. It's been too damn much for you, and you just feel like you need to step outside, and you don't have the courage, because this is also lack of courage. You don't have the courage to tell your partner that you want to go out and step out, or you're tired of the relationship, or you need more stimulation in the relationship. 9 times out of 10 the people need stimulation within themselves, but you need something. You don't want to tell that person, so you're just going to go out and sneak and do it. So let me just get to the aspects now. Of course, I'm going to talk about the Uranus square. Uranus squares to the heart, to Venus, to love. A lot of times when people are going through this transit, the temptation does come. The need of freedom, the need to seek out. And it doesn't have to be to your Venus. Sometimes it could be to your ascendant. Maybe you're just wilding out. Maybe you're just changing too damn much, too damn sporadic, and your partners can't handle it. Hence, you know, either they cheat on you or you cheat on them. Uranus going into your 7th, same situation. Because I've literally seen someone cheat having Uranus cross on a conjunction on their Venus. I watched it. I was just like, oh shit. You trying to be the friend, and it's like, oh my God, like astrology is real. Astrology is so real. You can't really just call that one cheating aspect, because it also means a lot of other things. It means open relationships. It can mean same-sex relationships as well. So, you know, you don't want to just put a negative tone on Uranus hitting Venus. That need for freedom, that need for rebellion. And if you are rebelling from a relationship that you are already in, hey, you need to do something new. You need to do something out of the box. So yes, the temptation could be there. So what are you looking at? You're looking at your aspects to your Uranus. Maybe if you're feeling that, and maybe if you're looking at your partner's chart, you want to understand what aspects to Uranus. Now the remedy I usually have for that is to change, or switch up for yourself a little bit. Do things a little bit differently, be more sporadic, erratic. For your partner, they might like that. It's nothing like, you know, the choices people make. Sometimes you can dress up in all kinds of wigs and all kinds of stuff and they still cheat on you. Because that's just who the person is. That's just what that person wanted to do. So the typical is the square, you know, the awkward, unwanted surprise, where people even surprise themselves. That square to Venus, or usually a conjunction. This is an anxious need for freedom. This isn't that like liberated Venus trying. This isn't, oh yeah, no, this is an anxiety. Like, I'm gonna do anything to just break out of here. Break out of this situation. Quick, fast. Very quick and very fast. So that's covering, I think, that boredom part of cheating I told you about. You know, Uranus transit any damn planet will make you like, oh, I got to get out of something. You're just creating situations. So an example of Uranus hitting a planet, Uranus transits your sun, and Leo is ruling your 7th house. So the ruler of your sun is being transited by Uranus. Therefore, I mean, that's still vibrating on your love energy. If you're not interested in cheating, you might want to check out. Like, honey, are you cheating on me? Honey, are you feeling bored? Honey, do you need some more stimulation? Are you feeling like you need to break free? Maybe we need to go away. Maybe you need to go away for a little bit. And we need to separate in order to appease this energy here. Appeasing the energy sometimes helps. We get into the description of looking to the 8th house. You know, sometimes Saturn here or Pluto transiting there can expose these secrets, these sexual secrets here. If you want to find out, either expose it if you are the cheater and you're having a transit of Saturn going into the 8th. Don't let Saturn be retrograde. Oof. Saturn going into your 8th or Pluto going into your 8th. Pluto is going to clear out that garbage. It's going to clear it out. So if you've had someone cheating on you, I think if you're the cheater, having a transit of Saturn or Pluto in the 8th, it's going to get exposed, because it's a secret that you've known, that you've been keeping from another person. And especially with Saturn retrogrades as well, and Pluto retrogrades. Cleaning out the garbage, cleaning out the skeletons in that closet. Now, I think on the other end, if you're the one that's being cheated on, these are revelations happening in your 12th house. I like to say, be very careful with a partner whom, if you're doing synastry, meaning partner on partner astrology, if someone has a whole bunch of planets in your 12th house poorly aspected, a Venus poorly aspected, Venus squaring Uranus, a Venus squaring Neptune. These poor aspects in the 12th house are creating a situation that is hidden to you. This could be somebody that's been cheating on you for decades and you had no idea, not a clue. Maybe had a dream about it once in a while, but that's it. That's all the hints you got. And you wake up and say, honey, oh, I had a dream you was cheating. Oh, it's just a dream, baby, it's just a dream. Venus gets caught up as a side chick. This is in your natal chart. You got Venus in the 12th house. I know the topic of the video is about cheaters, but this is all intertwined. You don't want to be a accomplice of a cheater, so be aware of that. Be aware of those situations and those unavailable people. Venus in the 12th housers. If you have natally Venus in the 12th house, be very careful, especially if it's poorly aspected. If Venus is transiting your 12th house and it's poorly aspected, then you might be susceptible to cheaters. So I would say run if you have this with somebody. Somebody who's got a whole bunch of planets in your 12th house, especially if they're malefic planets, a Mars or a Saturn in your 12th house, because they're undoing you. So Saturn squaring Venus, I always talk about this, I call this the low self-esteem aspect that can happen. Sometimes people will cheat because they don't realize what they have. They could see themselves as less than, not worthy, and sabotage the situation. That's going back to the 12th house again, but that's in self-sabotage the situation. They might not feel that they deserve you. If your relationship is already rocky and then you see your boo is having a Mars in 12th house transit, I say that Mars is squaring Saturn or squaring Venus. You need to talk to them. You need to talk to them. Pluto squaring Venus and Mars. Pluto squaring Mars as well. This can create that possessiveness that I need you to worship and want me, even though I don't want you. I need a whole bunch of people to worship me, and I own them all. I once knew somebody that literally had trophies. They would count all the people that they were with. They would be like, they still love me. This person's still, like, you're hoarding people. How can you do that? How is that? You're hoarding people, collecting them and stuff. So they just want to keep you. They might be addicted to being desired. So this is a difficulty with Pluto squaring Venus. This person just needs the attention. They might not even cheat because they love the person. They may cheat because they just need to be wanted. Now, no, not everybody. Because as I said, this video is controversial now because not everybody that has Pluto squaring Venus is a cheater. I'm just talking about indications of cheating and aspects that correlate to it to maybe get your radars up a little bit. Not necessarily that your partner's cheating, but if you have a whole bunch of other hints and you got these aspects, well, hello. Hey, hello. Come on. So betrayal is a big theme too with Pluto squaring Venus, just for power struggles. Just so you know, Pluto squaring Venus has power struggles. So if you have this in synastry, or you're dating someone that has that natally in their chart, meaning they were born with Pluto squaring Venus already, don't be paranoid, don't be scared. Look at all the other indications in the chart. Look at how they live their life. Look at how they learn their lessons. Look how they treat their mama. And you'll find out if they're gonna cheat on you. And pay attention to your intuition. This is a tough video, but I can imagine it's a horrible, horrible feeling to catch someone that has betrayed you or done any of these things. I recommend if you're tempted to cheat, I don't know. You know what? I ain't got nothing to say about that if you're tempted to cheat. I really don't. I don't know nothing about that stuff. Neptune square Venus transit. This is the being cheated on. You have to be extremely careful during these times that you're seeing your love relationships, meeting someone under a Neptune square Venus transit. It's not what it seems. You might not be seeing everything clearly. So you gotta make sure. Neptune square Venus, that's that grass is on the other green. Green grass on the other side. It's better over there. It's better over there. I wanna be with Marty. Marty pays more attention to me. And then they leave you for Marty, and Marty is just horrible. They have been deceived. They have wasted their damn time and your time through delusion. So this person, like I said, they might not just see it here, and having Neptune in the 7th, same thing, they may be delusional and not know the worth of their relationship, and they may step out. They may say, hey, I'm so depressed in this relationship, but you can't even see clearly to see that you have an amazing partner. You're ruining shit. You really are. And lying to your partner, that's lying ass aspect. So I named a couple of them. Usually these are tough, but these are the basics. You want to understand where is deception going on. That's Neptune. You want to understand where is the lack of self-esteem, or where poor decisions could be made. I mean, it's so many things in that definition of what cheating is. So you want to understand what would lead a person, what transits would lead a person. You know, Neptune squaring Mars, well, Neptune squaring Mars more so just takes away your energy and deludes the way that you go about doing things, but it also may put some water on your sex drive. Ain't nobody cheating on you if they ain't got a low sex drive. So no, not Neptune. Neptune, Mars, and remembering the rulers of each houses as well, because you can have a Uranus transit to your Venus, but I mean, if Venus rules your 3rd and it doesn't rule your 7th, it might not be as bad. It may be that you are looking for a different job. If maybe Venus rules your 6th, so this is a split, a breakup from the job side. It might not be from the relationships. I also did a video previously about the worst synastry aspects. And I forgot to mention, this is a random thought, I forgot to mention Saturn squaring Mars. That really is horrible. If someone is just slowing down your momentum. Shit, Saturn squaring Mars, I don't even know if you could even be together to cheat on them. That's a whole nother topic. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't want to make it long. Like I said, don't go around swearing just because they got 1 or 2 of these that your partner is cheating on you. You really want to look at all these other aspects, and you really want to just talk to them and find out. I mean, like I said, if it's really killing you that much, they probably are, and you just need to just move the hell on. But you can double check with astrology. You can see it ahead of time looking at the synastry. You can kind of tell, like, listen, you know, these aspects, this indication is like, this person may really step out on me. Maybe I should adjust my boundaries this way. Maybe this person is better for an open relationship. So therefore, I don't put them in the position where they can cheat on me if you're willing to accept that. So hey everybody, it's AstroDee, putting some flavor and simplicity onto astrology. I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you like it, make sure you share it, especially to your friends that are scared that their man is cheating or their woman is cheating on them. And make sure you hit me up and follow me at AstroDee5. And if you would like me to do a synastry reading between you and your love, or you and your potential love, or you and your crush, I got you. Take care.
AstroDee, y'all, is off the chain, y'all. That is off the chain.